This is a drop the mic moment. In this drop the mic moment, watch how Kwame Brown surgically tears apart ESPN's reporting bias when it comes to the subjects of Josh Giddey, Von Miller, Dana White, Brandon Miller, so on and so forth. When it comes to their reporting, it is strictly one-sided.
This is the agenda. He's an overseas white player, which we got to whiten the league up a little bit. And part of it is because some of these Negroes keep doing stupid stuff. But hey, that's neither here nor there. We talking about this Josh Giddey fella. But he said, why do you say they're not going to do anything? I said, because cancel culture is for black men and black men only. You saw that with Dana White. I don't know what y'all people are seeing, but if somebody, y'all think I just be making this black-white shit up. I'm not making this up. If somebody black on the level of Dana White would have slapped a black woman, all of you black women would have canceled it. You'd have put pressure on all the companies, because the companies don't really care unless y'all say something. There was no white women that said nothing when Dana White slapped his wife, so there was no pressure on the company to do anything. So they didn't do anything. He continued business as usual. TMZ gave the most respectful interview I've ever seen for a man who just struck his wife on camera. If it was a black woman, they would have used terminology like, there's no reason to ever hit a woman. Never.
First things first. We don't know all the facts. We heard this report. Obviously, an arrest warrant being issued is a very, very serious matter. Without knowing anything, let's just make sure we make this general statement that everybody at this table will agree with. Keep your hands off women. Do not put your hands on women if you are a man, period. Let's get that out the way.
But they had some logic kicked in when they saw his wife hit him first, and then when he responded in kind, somehow people said, you know what, you shouldn't hit nobody.
Wait a minute.
Somehow they got logical and said, she hit him first. I never heard anything like that. When it's Tank Davis, when it's Floyd Mayweather, when it's any other black man, as soon as the allegation come out, you cancel. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So he's listening, but he's still disagreeing, but he's listening to me. I said, I'll do you one better. I said, I can tell you how the media is going to go about doing their business. They got 3 ways they do it. 1, they either get quiet as a church mouse. They don't even mention it. 2, they release a statement, then don't mention it.
News now that surfaced late last week. The league is looking into allegations that Thunder guard Josh Giddey had an improper relationship with an underage girl. In a since-deleted post, an anonymous social media user claimed a girl who was seen with Giddey in videos and images, some of which include explicit captions, was a junior in high school at the time. Giddey, who is 21, he declined to comment on Friday, and despite the serious allegations, Giddey is yet to miss a game this season. Under coach Mark Daigneault, he said he will continue to be in the lineup, saying, quote, just with the information we have at this point, that is the decision we've made. It's obviously a league matter at this point, and the ball is in their court on that. Now, a league spokesperson told me this morning that the NBA is still in the process of gathering information, and we will continue to update this story as the news develops.
3, they bring up another black person with the same situation to kind of give it a pass for the other guy.
Story this morning, Buffalo Bills linebacker and North Texas native Von Miller released on bond after being accused of assaulting his pregnant girlfriend at their Dallas home. Matt Houston joins us live from outside the DeSoto Regional Jail where Miller was held. Okay, Matt, what do we know right now?
Kara, Von Miller surrendered to Glen Heights police Thursday afternoon around 3 o'clock. Sources tell WFA he was in and out of the jail you see behind me here in DeSoto in a matter of minutes after posting a $5,000 bond. Now, Miller is charged with assault of a pregnant person. That's a 3rd-degree felony in Texas. Police visited his Dallas apartment Wednesday, soon after his longtime girlfriend called 911. WFAA obtained a recording of that call in which she told the dispatcher Miller hit her, choked her, and pulled out her hair during an argument initially about travel plans.
Do you need a paramedic? I don't know. I can't pull my hair out. I have like some blood on me, but not like, I don't know.
Now, court documents supporting Miller's arrest, authorities allege he twice squeezed her neck hard enough to hurt, but not hard enough to hinder breathing. A responding police officer said he noticed bruises on the woman, including on her neck. But in a text to me yesterday, that girlfriend, the same woman who called 911, called this a, quote, huge misunderstanding. She says this was blown way out of context and that no one assaulted anyone. We reached out to both Miller and the attorney representing him. We've not heard back just yet. Kara?
Let me just close by saying that Kwame Brown just gave us a masterclass on the insight to what happens to professional athletes under the scrutiny of various media outlets, in particular, ESPN. That being said, you make your decisions based on how you feel about how they treat athletes, and that's all athletes, but in this particular situation, we're talking about African American athletes. And obviously there is some significant bias. And you can go along with what Stephen A. Smith claims as being fair and equitable journalism, and they have no autonomy per his own mouth. Or you make a conscious decision that, hey, I'm not going to provide my funds, my subscriptions, or my eyes on anything that they produce. The decision is yours. I go where I'm appreciated, not just tolerated. And that's why this segment for Kwame Brown deserves a mic drop.